Hi YouTube, it's been a while, been 1 week exactly. I am 1 week post-op today. As a matter of fact, 1 week post-op exactly. I was just looking at the time. My surgery went really well. I didn't do any taping at the hospital because I don't think it would change any difference from my experience to anybody else's experience in the hospital. I mean, you know, they go in, you go through the procedure, you wake up, and then you continue on with life the way it is now. But then, you know, maybe I should have done some recording because there were some things that I was expecting that didn't happen. Like, I was expecting to be in a world of pain after the procedure, and I was not. I have not had very much pain at all, actually. They sent me home with some pain meds, and they have they do what they're supposed to do, which is to deaden the pain. But the pain is not, it's not a like, my stomach doesn't hurt, none of my organs hurt. It's an incision that hurts. One of the incisions, and I think it's the one where they remove your stomach. That's the largest incision. It's sore. I have 5 incisions, by the way. I'm not going to show them, basically because this is I'm doing this on my cell phone, and I have no tripod for it, and so I can't do a hands-free thing. Anyway, but I do have 5 incisions, and the biggest one is the one that's still achy, and I think that's because it's so deep. Well, they're all the same depth, but this one is wider, you know, as well. Let's see, I want to go back to the reason why I didn't have that much pain in the hospital. The reason why is because I chose to have some kind of block done, and I'm not exactly sure. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had some kind of block done, a spinal something. I forget what it was called, but it took care of the pain. And I mean, when I got up the next day, well, not the next day, later that night, to go walking, I had no issues at all. I mean, I was moving a little slower because I was attached to an IV pole and everything, but that's the only reason, that's the only thing that really kept me on a slower pace. If I didn't have that, I think I would have been zooming around the hospital. The next day, my husband called me, because I did spend 1 night in the hospital. The next day, my husband called me, and he's just like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Babe, I'm doing so great." You know, I mean, I was just happy and uplifted, and, you know, I just felt good. I forget my stats. I know that sounds really bad for a person who, you know, waited so long to go on this journey to forget her stats, but I want to say, because I don't want to make it higher, my weigh-in day was 250. Before my weigh-in day, I had a day where I had to weigh in. I had a pre-weigh-in day, and I was 253. Then when I weighed in before surgery, I was 250. 250, definitely 250. And now I am 237. So almost 15 pounds. So, you know, I think if my mathing is right, it's more like 14 pounds, but, you know, I like the bigger number. It makes me feel better. Anyway, yeah, so it's been kind of a complicated week, you know, because when you do this thing after you wake up and they start you on your sipping, by the way, is exactly that. It's not even sipping, it's tossing back these little medicine cups that they give you. They're ½ an ounce each, and so they give you these little cups, and you just toss back the water and swallow. Someone had me terrified, thinking that as soon as I would do that, that I was going to feel this thud or this frozen, I don't know, it just scared me so bad. So when I sat there and I stared at the water probably a good 5 minutes before I trusted myself enough to drink it. And then I shot that little sucker back, and I was like, that's it? That's it. That's it. And so, yeah, so drinking is not scary. What is a little scary though is trying to get enough to drink. I'm having a little bit of a hard time keeping up with my hydration, but I'm not dehydrated. And I think the reason for that is because you kind of stay sleepy, and you know, you're very tired and very fatigued. It's more fatigue than sleepy. And so you kind of like, it's like when given, I don't know, me, I'm the type of person, when given the choice between eating and sleep, I always choose sleep. I don't know why, but I do. And it's like, I just go immediately into this thing where it's like, do I have to eat? Really? Oh, damn. Do I have to drink? Really? Oh, damn. Can I go to sleep now? Really? Great. You know, that's what happens with me and sleeping. Drinking every 3 minutes is a problem. I can't seem to drink every 3 minutes, so I will be tilting every 3 minutes, excuse me. Even though I know that that wasn't a 3-minute mark, I just really needed something to wet my mouth. You're gonna be dehydrated, not dehydrated, your mouth is gonna be really dry. It's like you're gonna be experiencing cotton mouth for about a week. And it's like no matter what you do, I mean, I've tried the biotin stuff, and no, your mouth is just dry. You're just gonna have to get used to being dry for a week. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't last that long. I don't really know. I can't really talk on or speak on eating because I really haven't eaten. I mean, I've had applesauce with my omeprazole, but I haven't had any soups. I've had Jell-O. Oh, okay. That's the one thing. Some people experience taste and texture change, and I used to love Jell-O. I mean, but only Jell-O, not the gels and juicy gels and all of that stuff. Only Jell-O, J-E-L-L-O, Jell-O. There's something wrong with me and Jell-O right now. I don't know if I'll ever get past it, but it doesn't taste right. It doesn't feel right in my mouth. I'm having a little bit of an issue with it, but I'm hoping it'll correct itself. I have had yogurt. Yogurt does pretty good. Yogurt does pretty good. I've had pudding. Pudding does okay. And of course, I've had my protein shakes, and they do fine. I didn't experience a change in taste of protein shakes. The ones I like, as you can see, my Protein 2.0, I still like them. So I guess I'm one of those lucky people who only has a slight change in taste, and you know, that's actually okay, because that just kind of steers me away from, that'll steer me away from things that later on really have no nutritional value. Because I mean, Jell-O is a filler. It really doesn't offer anything, and I don't know if you can make protein Jell-O. I don't know, but I think at this moment, the way things are tasting with Jell-O, I don't think I would attempt it anyway. Well, I don't know if there's any, you know, I don't really know what else to talk to you guys about. It's just one of these things where I'm so excited, and I'm on the loser's bench, and I feel good, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm just, you know, loving life the way I was before, except now this is my new thing. You know, my surgiversary is gonna be, you know, the day after Christmas, which is, you know, December 26th, and I think that is so cool. So that means, like, whatever I buy myself for Christmas can be for the next day, so it'll be my size changes and things like that. yeah, I really don't have a whole lot to say. I think I'm just silly giddy over coming through this and getting so far. So I guess I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will talk to you later. And this is Sweetest 185 saying, ah, I did it. I did it. All right, so everyone have a good day, and I hope your new year was your start of your new year was wonderful, and I hope it continues to be. So that's about it. All right, bye.